It's not cold. It's Summerfest! Yeah! Oh man, recently I moved to Texas about 5 months ago, and so I got a Rosetta Stone so I can understand how they talk. It's really flat. See, I moved from West Virginia to Texas. Went from hills to no hills. You know, I mean, like my dog ran away and I saw him 2 days later, he's still running. I see him, he's not getting anywhere. Oh man, it's flat. And they have these, they have some crazy stuff in Texas. They have these things called fire ants. Yeah. Anybody have fire ants where you live? Oh man. They're crazy little insects. You'll be standing there in your front yard talking to your friend, nothing's happening, and then out of nowhere, they send a signal out. Let's bite him. You know? They wait and they do this together. They like plan it. They're like, the leader is like, listen, don't bite him till you see the whites of his legs. That's a history joke, all right? Oh, you get down there and it's fun times. I live in El Campo, Texas, which is Spanish for the camp. All right, so I'm up on my Spanish. Goodness, I love to travel, and sometimes there's different kinds of airplanes you get to be in. And on the way here, I got to be in the small one. I sat down and literally the guy's seat was right here in my face. I leaned around and I said, hey bro, there won't be any comfort leaning today, you know? He's like, enough said, you know? It's like, this guy's huge. I remember I went on this one plane, and I started this last year, but I'm gonna tell you the whole story this year. But I went on this one plane, and I'm flying into Paducah, Kentucky. All right, that was before they had jet engines landing there. They had the prop plane, remember that? You get there, it's like, when you fly in, it's like, you know? Oh, we were all praying in circles. It was awesome. Sing, Kumbaya, Madonna. I remember getting on this plane and I see the seat and I'm in 1A and it's the front seat, right? All by itself. It's just one seat on this side and it's like 2 seats over here. You've been one of those, right? And I see this tiny little seat and I was like, is this the sample seat? Like, it's like when you go to Kmart and you see the little bitty tent on top with the real ones underneath. I'm like, is this what it's supposed to look like, but larger? No, sir, that's your seat. And it was a bad design because it was a wall on both sides, you know? Like this metal wall in the front row. And on the inside of this metal wall was a button to release the seat for comfort. Comfort. You know? Comfort. That's not comfort, all right? But the flaw in the design was that I sat down and I sat on my seatbelt. And what are you knowing about already? She's down there, oh, that bless his heart, you know? She's already there. So I'm like trying to find my seatbelt, and I started looking like Tommy Boy, like changing and, hello, everybody. You're gonna live in a van. I was like, sorry, no, I'm not sorry, because that's fun. All right. But when I would look for my seatbelt, I would lean back, my leg would push the button on the inside of this wall, and the seat would go, you know? And so I'd be like, I mean, that was what was happening. And the lady up front, she was recognizing my epic struggle. And this is this tiny plane, there might have been 30 people total on the plane. She gets on the intercom. If you're having trouble with your seat, you may now move to the other side of the plane. This is what the rest of the plane heard. There's a fat man on the front row who doesn't fit. He may now move to the double-seater on the other side of the plane. It's like, you better get right with Jesus, lady. So I get up and I'm like, I walk over to the other side and I sit down and I grab the seatbelt and lay it out, you know, sit inside and I try to put it on. the seatbelt will not meet. And so I look up and there's this blue button and it's got this really nice person holding a glass of water. If you push that button, that's not who shows up. That'd be really nice if you push the button. Doom, doom. How's it going, sir? How can I help you? No, that's not who showed up. It was a really, really loud lady. What do you want? You know? I was like, whoa. You want a Scooby snack? You know? I don't know. That's a fun noise to make when people come over to your house and they knock on the door and you're like, come in. As soon as you do, they open, it's like, they scream thinking you own a lion, you know? It's like, I don't even know where to buy one of those, but Walmart probably. But anyway,
True.
Shop till you drop. Oh, so you push the button. I have attention deficit disorder. Yes, it does. All right, so I push the button and the lady shows up. Can I help you, sir? And all I can hear is, I need an extension. Sir, I can't help you. I can't hear you. I need an extension. What do you need? I need an extension. I'm a fat man on a small plane. She goes up front. George, we're gonna need an extension for seat 1A, B, and C. It's like, man, don't they know like some baseball symbols? Be like, oh, I need that a little bit more nonchalant, you know? I love when you fly, the captain gets on the speaker and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Anybody, how many of y'all have flown right here? So he gets on, he's like, what was that? Did he wake up from a nap? It's like, I was taking a nap, but then you guys need some information, right? Okay, so where are we? Okay. Sinner. Anyway, goodness. Oh man, it's good to be here though. I'm walking around Gatlinburg a little bit, well, across the street. Anyway, because I know, you know, some of y'all are out playing, maybe some of you are still playing Pokemon Go. No? I play Pokemon Stay. Anyway, I stay right where I am and hope they show up. Got a lot of wrecked homes. Anyway, so, but I was walking around, I saw a bunch of people with a man bun, some guys with a man bun. That's awesome for you. I'm not making fun of that. I think it's really kind of cool. It's not for me. For you, it's cool when you're skinny, wear your skinny jeans, got your man bun. I walk around with a man bun, people are like, he's a sumo wrestler. Look at that guy. Works for you, not for me. I hate cats. That was a terrible transition, wasn't it? I don't like cats. Any cat people in the house? Yeah, we know. See, when you have a dog, dog's the man's best friend. See, when you have a dog, here's what happens. When you have a dog, you come home and your dog smells you. He knows what you've been doing, where you've been, who you've been with. You have a cat. You come home, you smell what it's been doing, where it's been doing it. Cat goes to the litter box, does its business. The dog goes to the litter box looking for treasure. You know, that's the difference between dogs and cats. And then there are those people that have a ferret. You don't have to raise your hand and tell us you have a ferret. We already know. What is that smell? You know what I mean? It's like a little slinky inside of cat hair. It's like this little, it's like a slinky. No, we're gonna call it a stinky, you know? It's a stinky. They're like, no, I had my ferret descented. No, you need to de-ferret. That's what you need to do. My goodness. You can walk by the mall, by somebody in the mall that has a ferret, and you know, oh, he's got ferrets, poor guy. That sounds like a disease, doesn't it? What's wrong with him? Oh, he's got ferrets. It's like you have to walk through the mall going, I'm unclean, I have ferrets. I don't know. So, leprosy, I don't know. Man, you gotta be careful what you name your dog, don't you? If you name your dog a food name, anybody done that? It's like, my dog's name is Snickers. Then when he gets out, you're running down the neighborhood hollering like you're selling food at the game. Snickers! Get your Snickers here. Oreo! Come here, Oreo! Mocha. Anyway, I don't know, some weird names for dogs. I called my friend one time and I was like, hey man, what's happening? He's like, not much, dude. Just walking naked down the street. What? What do the neighbors say? They say, get off my yard. He named his dog Naked. I don't ask him anything anymore. I say, hey, it's good talking to you on the phone today. I don't say, hey, what's up? Because he's gonna say something weird. And I'm gonna be like, I don't wanna know. Think before you name your dog. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I love languages. I do. I love different languages. I've been learning Spanish over the last several years, and now I speak Spanglish, so I'm halfway there. And I remember when I took my dad to the Dominican Republic for his first mission trip. Woohoo, Dominican, all right. Hola, you know. So I went there and I took him there and I was like, all right, Dad, we're giving away toys. And I said, here's what you gotta do. Dad, say, Feliz Navidad. My dad only heard what he heard, and he only said what he heard. I was like, say Feliz Navidad. He's like, got it. Turns around, he's like, Felix Navidad.